Hey everyone, welcome back to Brain Muffin and Pop Culture. And let's something a little bit different. No Star Wars or Star Trek or any of that nonsense today. Let's talk about going fast in a car. So the Bugatti Veyron came to fame years ago, and we had James May, Captain Slow, went 250 some odd miles an hour on a test track in Germany, and it was very interesting and very cool. And then they came out with the Super Veyron, which went a little bit faster. And now Bugatti is trying very hard to break 200 miles an hour, or 300 miles an hour, excuse me, in a production car. Now, this is about, I guess it's about $3 million or so, the cost of this car. And, you know, the thing about the Bugatti, unlike many of the other supercars where they're made of fiberglass and carbon fiber and other things to keep the weight down and they're very skiddy, this is actually drivable. Now, I don't know about 300 miles an hour, but, you know, there are things like air conditioning and stuff like that. Now, apparently they did, for this test run, they did take some of that stuff out. So this comes from GrandTourNation.com. So Bugatti, I guess it's Chiron. Chiron has broken 300 miles an hour. No one thought they could do it, but today the German-engineered hypercar is the first road car to beat the 300-mile barrier. And I do have ad blockers on, so hopefully this will be nice. Driven by Andy Wallace, the Chiron hit speeds of 304.77 miles per hour at Era Lacing, certified by TÜV, German's Technical Inspection Association. This is an official run, therefore beating Koenigsegg's record and any previous record held by various things, Hennessy and the car maker. The Chiron used was purposely built to tackle this challenge with a number of aerodynamic tweaks to reach the big 300. Laser controlled ride height sits the car lower than ever. Shotgun exhaust pipes project their emissions far from the rear of the car, and the rear brake has been removed. A rear air brake is removed. I can imagine that's a lot of weight. And when you have a test course like this, you have a long runoff, so you don't have to have that really short braking distance. Frank Hale, I guess, tells Top Gear magazine, the biggest challenge is to get the overall package right. Not only design, not only aerodynamics, not only engine, not only tires. Okay, it's a run-on sentence. It's to get everything together and working in one car, and that's correct. And this thing ad keeps capturing my mouse. Inside the car was stripped of its passenger seat, where more computers now sit. A roll cage has been added and a safety seat for the driver, and everything else that wasn't needed for the run has been removed. So even with it, so I wonder how fast it goes without all this stuff. The 8-liter quad turbo W16 by the name of Thor produces 1,578 horsepower, but the AMD system and gearbox are unchanged. I thought the Super Veyron did 1,200, I think, something like that. Because I think it was 1,001 and then it went 1,200. Hey, this is interesting, Richard Hammond there. The car will surely be released as a super sports version, despite no confirmation from Bugatti, but future models will each improve from what has been learned. Will Koenigsegg jump to the competition? We hope so. So that's a very short article. This is written by Alex Harrington, and we have one comment. Give James a crack in a Hillbus 305. That would be funny. Captain Slow, again, being one of the fastest men in a production car. Now, that is a stripped-down production car, but still, I mean, you're passing, Indianapolis, you know, back in the heyday of Indy, they were doing 250 miles an hour down the straightaway right before the turn. And I swear, and I have not been able to find this since, I swear that back then, that was the Mercedes pushrod engine with huge turbo boosts and everything, and the purpose-built engine. I don't remember exactly what year that was, in the mid-90s, and I could have sworn Sam Posey said he was predicting a 300-mile-an-hour lap, but I've never been able to confirm that I remember that properly. So anyway, so there you go. So do you think, how long do you think this 304.77 miles an hour is going to stand? Is it going to get eclipsed soon, or is this going to be like, because at that speed, I mean, the smallest hiccup, and that crash is horrible. So let me know in comments below, and we'll see you. Goodbye. Is it Chiron or Chiron? Chiron? All right. Let's get this one done. All right. I need a little more feedback. Thank you very much. Or we'll overpower. Yeah, I'm watching the levels. Okay. 3, 2, 1.